What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of the Hustle podcast. For now, we're going to keep it as the Hustle until further notice. It's your boy John, your host, and we got my boy Gabriel Arambula, the one and only, the co-host.
Yo, what up?
What's good? So for today's topic, we usually go off the cuff, but I have a great question planned today. It's very simple, but it's going to be very impactful for a lot of you viewers. So the question is, Gabe, you ready for it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so it's like a lot of times, right? Whenever people meet each other in the very surface, for instance, but you know how we are. We love keeping it real. We love having, conversations with substance, go really deep and just have a great conversation. So I'm curious, man, for you, for everyone listening, like, what do you feel like are your core values, your belief systems, like what you truly live by, and what did you have to go through to develop those set beliefs and core values?
Oh man, that's a very big question. I mean, you could write a book on that, right? And I think many have. I would say for myself, the baseline to that would simply be the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And, it's rooted down in biblical scripture, right? Where, they asked Jesus what the greatest commandment was. And he told them to love God with all your heart. And, to love God with all your heart. And to love your neighbor as yourself. And I think when we view life from that perspective, it enables us to extend grace to others more easily than if we viewed others as our adversaries. Right? When we view others as our equals, we look at them as partners, co-laboring with one another to do something good here on this earth. Wherever you're at, whether you're leading teams, whether you're on a team, you have the opportunity to add value to that environment. And it's very critical to protect that environment. And it's very difficult in that environment. It's called the culture, right? And so in every office, in every workspace, there's a culture, and that impacts it. Now I want to take a pause here to just tie it on back to the question of, core principles, core fundamentals, core values, and, what you live by. I think it all starts with that foundation of just loving others and trying to add value and do better here on this earth and in the environments that we're placed in.
Damn, son. Let that sink in real quick. Shit fire, dog.
Yeah, that was a heavy question, bro. It really was. You got me thinking, dude.
That shit fire.
Went to a different dimension there.
Yeah, bro. That's how we do it, man. But yeah, bro, great share. Really appreciate you going, in depth of what makes you, because a lot of times too, like, we don't really realize what makes us, right? And like for me, when I think about this question in terms of core values, like why I do what I do, like my belief systems, it all stems down from just like childhood, right? It's like how you grew up, right? Your environment, the culture you were, a part of, right? And as a kid, I always saw my mom giving to people, right? Like, she would literally live the principle, give as you elect to receive, So she would always give to the homeless.
Generous.
Always give to the homeless. She would always make food for not just the family, but for people as well if they're hungry.
Yeah.
Like, she would help out our relatives who may be struggling, right? Let's say, for instance, they have kids that need to go to school, but the parents are working.
Yeah.
A mom, what she would do, she would be their second mom, right? She'd be very welcoming, not just family, but with friends as well. Whenever people come over, she'll feed them, she'll take care of them, just ask like, how you're doing, how can I help you, right? How can I, provide for you, right?
It's very generous, man. Generosity.
Yeah, 100%. And that's, for me, like similar to you, Gabe, like I love giving, just giving, because when you give, it just makes life so much better. It's more pleasurable.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
fun.
For sure.
It's fun. It's pleasurable. It's very enjoyable. You feel great. It's like even when you feel like shit,
and you give, it lifts your spirits up.
Yeah, it lifts your spirit up. Literally, it's like a universal law, right? It's like give as you like to receive. And what's cool is when you give to others, they will want to give to you as well, whether they know it or not. Like they just have that. Like it's the subconscious,
Yeah, and I think when we're giving, it helps us have gratitude for everything that we have. When you think about it, because just the act of giving is an approach from an abundance mindset, right?
Oh yeah.
Where a poverty mindset wants to hoard and keep everything to itself. The abundance mindset thinks there's enough for everyone.
Oh yeah.
We can all eat.
Yep.
But we just got to put in the work.
There's plenty for everybody.
We can all eat. Just let's work.
But
work first.
You look at a lot of people. They have the scarcity mindset, and they're scared that they're not going to have enough for themselves. So it's like in business, right?
It impacts the whole mindset. That's a domino effect into other areas in life and in business, which makes it difficult to grow from.
Talk about how you live the principle of giving in your personal life and your work life. Talk about that.
Good question. Well, I think it's for the most part, giving in and of itself is a specific act, but it's a really intriguing question because it is true. The capacity at which we give varies upon the environments we're in, and I would say starting off in the home environment, working tirelessly for the family, cooking, cleaning, being an Uber for the kids right now at this stage in life, doing beach days when I otherwise would have rather just slept at home because I was so tired.
Yeah.
But I'll sleep in the beach and get sunburned and enjoy and being glad I did. A lot of those things, right? And continuing to do so when these things aren't reciprocated, and just giving without expecting anything in receipt. And it's tough having that giving mindset and that giving behavior in a corporate environment because people are used to others giving, expecting to receive. And so when you give, it always begs the question for them, what is this person trying to get? He's giving all this extra, she's giving all this extra. He like what are their motives?
What's like their hidden agenda?
Yeah, motives are questioned in a corporate environment, which is why it's I would say it's worth being cognizant of, and be sure to, I guess, approach these environments with, I wouldn't say caution, but awareness,
Oh yeah.
Awareness and being as sensitive. And I believe that in doing so, the generosity
Yes, sir.
would be reciprocated, by a kind word at the very least, which is great. And that's the least that anyone could ask for.
Oh yeah, like appreciation
Yeah,
or like a
it's
thank
thank
you.
you.
And like
Thank you.
that goes far as well. Just simple
Yeah,
thank
it
you or any of
does.
that sort shows you're recognized. Because humans, we like recognition,
I
right?
do, bro.
Like
Yeah,
without
we
it, it's
do.
like, oh shit, like what are we
Yeah,
doing it for?
even without like saying or admitting, we can all agree that it feels good
It feels really
when
good.
someone says thank you.
Feels really good.
Thank
But
you, John.
but
Thank you, Gabe.
absolutely. But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for now. Thanks, Gabe, for sharing that. Really, as
Yeah,
always,
you're
bro, very very
welcome.
impactful every morning, bro. Running these podcasts. Episode 2, just letting you guys know it's gonna get better and better every single day. Just day 2 is already phenomenal already. I know. I'm sure you would agree, Gabe. It's
Oh
a
man,
great ass
yeah,
conversation.
100%.
But yeah, other than that, guys, stay tuned for episode 3 tomorrow. And peace out, y'all. Gabe.
Peace out. Last words. Go out there, do good.
All right, do good, guys. Peace.